Sri Lanka, located in the Indian Ocean, is a tropical island country. Kingspread Development Limited plans to invest the project of Renewable Resources Circular Economy industrial chain of Hambantota Port in Sri Lanka. Aiming to promote Sri Lanka, develop its economy, the project is mainly divided into 5 parts. Part 1. The Hambantota Port Renewable Resources Industrial Park, hereinafter referred to as the Park. Located in the Hambantota Port, the park, with an investment of about $210 million, expects to import 3 million tons of renewable resources raw materials for disassembly and recycling every year. The raw materials of renewable resources are delivered to the port of Hambantota by sea and then entered the disassembly workshop after disinfection and sterilization in the park. The products are mainly divided into 5 categories: copper, aluminium, iron, plastic, and paper. The processed products are mainly sold to China and other places all over the world. The industrial waste generated in the production process will be transported to the industrial refuse power plant for power generation. Part 2. Sewage Treatment Plant. The plant aims at collecting and purifying the sewage produced by the industrial park, enterprises and residents nearby. The sewage meets the EU standard after a series of process of pre-treatment, acidification hydrolysis, biochemical treatment, membrane treatment and other processes. The solid waste remaining in the sewage purification process is sent to the boiler of the refuse power plant for power generation after drying. Part 3. Industrial Refuse Power Plant. The solid waste generated by the industrial park and local enterprises and the domestic waste of surrounding residents will be collected and delivered to the raw materials storage yard by this plant. The waste is then mixed into combustion raw materials and sent to the boiler for power generation. The flue gas generated meets the EU standard after deacidification, dust removal and other treatment. The slag is transported to the brick factory. The generated electricity is preferentially supplied to the industrial park and the excess electricity will be sold to Sri Lanka National Grid to alleviate the local power demand. Part 4. Rooftop Solar Plant. We will pave solar panels on the roof of plants and other buildings. Roof solar power plant can cool the factories and provide a more comfortable working environment for employees while meeting the part of their own electricity demand. Part 5. Brick Factory. The raw materials of the brick factory mainly come from the slag burned by the refuse power plant. We will use advanced equipment to mix slag and cement to make environmental protection bricks. To sum up, the solid waste generated by the whole project has been reasonably utilized, forming a closed-loop industrial chain of green, recycling, and environmental protection. Summary: contributions of the project to Sri Lanka. First, the normal operation of the Circular Economy Industrial Park with an annual gross product of about $8.362 billion will contribute to nearly 10% GDP growth in Sri Lanka. Second, the import and export business of Circular Economy Industrial Park will increase the foreign exchange settlement business of Sri Lanka. The industrial park covers an area of 330 acres with the about $13.5 million of annual rent to be paid to the government. Third, when the Renewable Resources Circular Economy Industrial Park is in fully operation, it will solve the employment of 5,000 local people and create about $11.5 million of labor income. Fourth, The industrial park will cultivate a large number of skilled technicians and drive a large number of enterprises to settle down and invest, which will stimulate the rise of the tertiary industry of Hambantota port and promote the development of tourism, commerce, and other related national economic industries. Fifth, with the development of industry and economy in Hambantota area, the disposal of sewage, industrial garbage and household garbage will be a big problem to be solved, and also a major obstacle to investment attraction in the future. We plan to provide advanced sewage purification technology and industrial waste incineration power generation technology, help to solve all kinds of garbage and waste recovery and utilization for Sri Lanka's government and future investors to save the cost of environmental protection and more conducive to investment promotion, at the same time also can effectively promote the development of the local environmental protection.